Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to talk about Python data types. So, what is Python data types? Python data types, they determine the types of values variables can hold and specify the operations that can be performed on those values. For instance, Python has several built-in data types, including numeric types, int, float, complex, string, boolean, and collection types such as list, tuples, deck, set. I'll explain all of these data types and built-in numeric types in the next slide. So there are four sets of different data types in Python. First data type is int, which any number such as 1, 3, 79, 7,000 is called int. So today I'm going to do some examples and code some. So a equals 16. Now, when it says a equals 16, it doesn't mean that a equals to 16. It means a is the value of a is 16. So 16 goes to the variable of a. So now we're going to do print a because that's the variable. Now, how we want to know if it's correct, we do that. We print and parentheses a, and now it should give us 16. And here, look, as you can see, it says 16. Now we're going to go back, and now we're going to talk about the second data type, which is float, which is any decimal number such as 1.4, 12.5, 300.4 are called float. So now we're gonna do a float. Now we're gonna use a different value, such as b equals 12, 10.9, 10.5, 10.5, 10.05, okay? We always have to put 10.05 or it's gonna get confused. So now we're gonna do print, same thing, but now we put b because that's a variable. Now if we do it, it gives us 10.5. Now we're gonna do the third data type, which is string, which any words or letters such as data, orange is called string. Those are the examples. So now we're gonna do C equals data, but we have to put the parentheses. We have to put the quotation marks so it will work, or otherwise it will show a yellow line under it, which is wrong. So now we're gonna do print. Now we put C because we use C. Now we do C. Now it should give us data. See, because C is now equals to data. Now that is string. Now the last data type is Boolean, which is true or false. So now we're gonna do the last data type. Now we're gonna put D. So D equals true. See how we put true, but it says wrong because we have to put the first letter capitalized. So see, now it shows blue and we're good. We don't need to put any quotation marks. Now we're gonna do print. Now D. Now it should give us true. See? Now we're gonna still be on this, but now I'm gonna show you why these numbers are called, or any of these data types are called int, and we're gonna do some coding that shows us why these codes are called these data types. So first now we're gonna do int, which any number. So now we're gonna do, if we come here, it says right here, a equals 16. Now we're gonna go here back again. Now enter. Now we're gonna do print. We're gonna do print. Now we're gonna put type because it will show us the type. Now which type? We're gonna put A. Now it should give us the class int, which is integer, which that it shows that any number that is 1,379, 7,000 is called int, and 16 is similar to that. Now we're gonna do float. So how we can do float is now we're gonna do the same thing as type, but now we're gonna put print. Now we do print type parentheses type parentheses a. We don't put a, we put b. Now we do it. Now we get class float. Now we're gonna do third data type, and it's called string. So now we're gonna go to string, enter. Now we're gonna do print. type. Now we're gonna do C. So I gotta delete these, print. See, now it should give us the class str, which stands for strings. Now we're gonna do the last one, which is Boolean. So how are we gonna know if it's Boolean? We do the same thing. So we do print, parentheses, type. Now we're gonna do parentheses again, and we're gonna put D, which is should give us Boolean, which is correct. So now we're gonna talk about uh now we're gonna go a little bit deeper, and I have some more examples of int, float, string, and boolean. So first data type is int, which any number such as 1, 3, 79, all of these that is not decimal is called integer. For example, a equals 29. When we want to just know the value, we're going to do print a, which will give us 2029, and the output will be 2029. Now Python typecasting means what type of class it uses or data type it uses. Now we're going to do print, parentheses, type, parentheses, a, and double parentheses. And now the class shows int, as I'll give you guys some examples. Now we're going to do second data type, which is float, which any decimal numbers such as 1.4, 10.9, 300.14, 300.14 are like all of these are called float. For example, a equals 23.99. Now, if we only print the variable a, the output will be 23.99. Now, Python typecasting, it means it will print the type of data it uses. So when we do print, parentheses type, parentheses a, the output will be class and it will be say float. Now we're gonna do the third data type, which is string, which any words or letters such as data orange is called string. So A equals quotation marks Saeed. So we're gonna do print only the variable and then the output will be Saeed. It will not need to print the quotation marks. Now we're gonna do the Python typecasting. So now we're gonna print what type of data it uses by print parentheses type parentheses A output will be class str. Str just means string for short. Now the last data type is Boolean, which is true or false. True is 1, false is 0. So for example, A equals true. Now on this one, we have to put the first letter capitalized. So print A, only the variable, the output will be true. Now Python typecasting. So now we're going to do print, parentheses type, parentheses A. The output will be class bool, which bool just is short for Boolean. So now we're going to talk about the Python typecasting. Python has two different type of casting, which is called inbuilt function and user-defined function. For example, if you want to know what class type A uses, we'll simply type print type hash parentheses type A, which will give us what class of type A uses. This work is called inbuilt function, which means that Python library already has its function, so no need for us to build this. And here's some A equals 16, which is int. B equals parentheses quotation mark Said, which is str string. C equals 33.44, which is float. D equals true, which is Boolean. And all of these and how we can do it is right here. Print parentheses type parentheses A. It will give you as A equals 16, which will be int. Now we're gonna do print parentheses type parentheses B, which will be string. Print type parentheses C will be float, and print type parentheses D will be true. So now I'm gonna do what class type does each code uses. So these are all the codes as we did it last year. So A equals 16. I'm gonna give you guys one more example of this is integer. B equals Saeed is str, which is string. C equals 33.44, which is float. D equals true, which it means Boolean, and all of these things are the way how we're gonna know what type of classes you use, and this is all the output. So int is for print type A, string is for print type B, float is for print type C, and true is for print type D. So I'll give you guys a lot of examples. I went deep and I did some coding as well, so you guys will fully understand this because this is a little bit more than basic. So next class we're gonna learn about inbuilt function and use the define function. So thank you guys for listening and learning and watching this video, and I hope